Hello guys and welcome back to chemistry class. This is chemistry, another episode on chemistry, and today we are going to be looking at group 5A elements and the ones we call pnictogens. Alright, so we're going to continue our study on the periodic table and on the families of elements. So we're now in group 5A and looking at the pnictogens. Please note that this video tutorial, of course, is brought to you by the O3 School JAMB app. It is the one and only best JAMB app that you need to study and get a good score in your JAMB. All right, it has all the past questions that you ever need, both recent and past, on the app. There's so many modes that you can use the word practice. The app is structured just like your main JAMB exam, so that you can there's even a PC version, so that in case you cannot use your phone, there's a PC version, but it's available for both Android and laptops, or for desktop, any computer, available for computer and Android phones. Let me just put it that way. All right, and of course, it has several modes. There's a practice mode, there's a study mode, there's a mock mode, there's an exam mode. So you can set what question for yourself. You can choose the number of questions you want to answer, and then you can choose the time you want to use to answer those questions. So you can work on your speed. All right, there's so many other features on the app, just such as the question start feature. So question start feature, for example, you just finished studying periodic table and you want to answer questions on periodic table, you can just go to question start feature, then click on chemistry, type periodic table, and all the questions that have been set in JAMB under periodic table will just come out for you. So that means you are trying to see how JAMB sets their questions. So, and you get used to it, and it makes you even faster and makes you enjoy reading. Right. Another wonderful feature is the classroom feature. We have an AI powered chatbot that assists you, that guides you to the answer you are trying to seek. All right, it does not just tell you the answer, right? It guides you, so it expands your knowledge, makes you understand why the answer you are choosing is the right answer. All right, then of course the classroom feature is very, 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 very important. Then we have the UTME challenge. It's a challenge that will conduct for all students writing JAMB each year. All right, every week we conduct that challenge till 1 week to JAMB exam. All right, in that challenge we structure it just like the way it will be in your JAMB, and then we release your scores every week per your subject, just as the way JAMB will send you your result. All right, so after releasing this scores to you, you'll be able to know what your strength and your weakness is, and you know how to improve upon them. Know that the challenge is also competitive, so prizes are there to be won. All right, so please jump on the app right now, download it and activate it. Activation is 3,000 naira. Peradventure you have downloaded the app, you do not know how to activate, just simply send a message on WhatsApp to this number 091 21 51 5246. Just send a message on WhatsApp. You don't need to even call the number. Just say, sir, I want to activate, and you will be send the activation procedure. All right, so please, it's completely safe. Download the app and activate immediately. Now that I looked at this, now let's quickly jump to why we are here. Group 5 element, the pnictogens. The elements in this group include nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth, and unupentium. These are the elements that are in group 5A of the periodic table. This unupentium is a super heavy element with atomic number, a super heavy element with atomic number 115. Atomic number 115, which is produced artificially by bombarding americium 243 with calcium 48. All right, it is produced artificially by bombarding americium 243 with calcium 48. All right, now nitrogen and phosphorus, they are very similar in the kind of compounds they form. They are very similar, and even in the kind of compounds what they form, in that they form similar oxides. They form similar oxides, these two, and chlorides. All right, they form similar oxides and chlorides. And of course, nitrogen is the most important member of this family, and that is why they are called pnictogens. All right, nitrogen is the most important member of this family. Okay, now With the exception of this nitrogen, all other what elements in group 5A are solids. They are solids at room temperature. With the exception of nitrogen, all other elements here are solids at room temperature. Room temperature is what? 25 degrees Celsius. All right. Now, nitrogen itself remains a gas at this room temperature. It remains a gas at this room temperature. It only becomes a liquid. It only turns to a liquid when you cool it down to like minus 320 degree Fahrenheit. All right. So nitrogen itself becomes what? A liquid. It remains a gas at 25 degrees Celsius and can only turn to a liquid when you cool it down to minus 320 degree what? Fahrenheit. And of course, that is why liquid nitrogen is very cold. Liquid nitrogen is very cold. Is very cold. What we call Ln. It is very, very cold. All right. And if you even touch itself, it may cause what we call frostbite. Frostbite. All right. It's because what? Frostbite. All right. Now that is what about what nitrogen is. So I said nitrogen is what is the most important member of the family. Also, when also what you need to know is that metallic properties of elements in group 5A increases as you go down the group. The metallic element of the metallic properties of elements in group 5A increases as you go down the group. In fact, nitrogen and phosphorus behave like non-metals. They are what? Non-metals. Non-metals. Nitrogen and phosphorus. Let me clean this up so that we can have space to also explain that part. Right? Nitrogen and phosphorus, these two, they are what? Non-metals. All right, they are non-metals. Arsenic and antimony are metalloids. All right, and of course, bismuth itself is a metal. All right, bismuth itself is a metal. All right, so now, as we have said, metallic properties increases as we go down the group. As you can see, non-metal, I see metalloids, then I see what? A metal. All right, so these are what group 5 what element. Now, when a nitrogen atom gains 3 electrons, when a nitrogen atom gains 3 electrons, it becomes the minus 3 anion. When a nitrogen atom gains 3 electrons, it becomes minus 3 anion. And also know that elements in group 5A can also lose electrons to become cations. They can lose electrons to become positively charged cations. All right. Now, when they lose electrons to become positively charged, they become cations. And depending on the element we're talking about in group 5A, elements in group 5A can have variable oxidation state. Like of course, aside from minus 3, you can have plus 5, plus 3, plus 2, and even plus 1. All right. So these are all oxidation sets of elements in group 5A. All right. So depending on the elements we're talking about, it can have oxidation of aside from minus 3, you can have a plus 5, plus 3, plus 2, plus 1. All right. Now, nitrogen is very, very important in that it is used because of how cold it is. All right. Sometimes it is used as what? It is used to store food. It is used to store food, right? It's also used to store cells. Store cells for research. It's also used to store cells for research, and it's also used as a refrigerant. All right, it's also a very, very important component of of fertilizers. All right, so please take note of this. So this is what group 5A elements called the nitrogens. All right, I've talked about a lot here, so please make sure you go over them again and rewatch it and understand perfectly well and answer questions on them. All right, do not forget to like this video. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Subscription is free. Just click on that red subscribe button below this video, and do not forget, most importantly, to share this video to your friends and loved ones so that they can also learn and be successful like you. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.